this individual, and if you haven't met her already, you're going to. She is super funny, she's super wise, she's super transparent and vulnerable, and I'm really excited that you get the chance to hear from her, learn from her, and just be ready, because we're going to be up here one day in the next 9 months. So let's give it up for Miss Hannah Pazos.
Shelly's trying to act like she's my biggest fan. I'm Shelly's biggest fan. I'm always Shelly's biggest fan. Today I'm going to be talking about the goodness and faithfulness of the Lord. And so to start it off, I'm just going to give you guys a little backstory. So coming to ECLS, I was only I planned on staying only 2 weeks. I was like, I'm going to get this program. It's 2 weeks. That's enough time, right? And then 3 years later, I'm up here talking about the goodness and faithfulness of the Lord. So I was like, that's so funny. But yeah, so when I first came here, was really set on staying only 2 weeks, and I knew my life was a mess, and I needed something really big to intervene. And I didn't know God was bringing me here to set me up for one of the biggest victories of my life. And so today I'm going to be talking about a story that spoke a lot to my first year, and it's going to be it just showed me the goodness and faithfulness of the Lord. And even when it was really hard to trust Him, it was just so good. So today we'll be talking out of Judges 6 and 7, and it's talking about the story of Gideon. Y'all should definitely read it. But it's Gideon versus the Midianites, and to catch you up on the story, God is asking unqualified Gideon to step out and fight an army. And so in Judges 7:2. It says, if I let all of you fight the Midianites, the Israelites will boast to me that they saved themselves by their own strength. And so God's heart from the beginning of this is that He wants to be at the center of every battle, and that He just wants to be there, And so my first point is to listen to God. And so that's what Gideon did. He stepped out and he's like, all right, Lord, I'm going to fight this battle, even though I'm so unqualified, I don't feel like I can do it. And so how many of you, please don't raise your hands, how many of you have stopped and asked the Lord what He wants to do with you in this season? And how many of you are actually listening to what the Lord is doing with you? When you listen to the Lord's heart, you hear the heart of the Lord. And so I really just encourage y'all to really do that. And so in this part of the story in Gideon, this is where it gets really crazy. So my second point is trust God, bro. So I had a friend a really good friend my second year. She would always tell me that, whenever I was really stressing out about something, she'd be like, trust God, bro, shout out to Wenzel. She would always say that, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's just so simple and so silly, but it always stuck with me, and I was like, all right, I just need to trust God. So flashing back to Gideon, this is where the Lord is asking Gideon to do something super crazy, and so Gideon is starting off the battle with 32,000 men. And the Lord is like, all right, I need you to go in front of your men, and I want you to ask a simple question. Are you afraid or are you timid? And if you are, go home. And so 22,000 of them get up and walk out. And then he's like, oh my gosh, what the heck? And so Gideon is left with 10,000 men. And if that wasn't enough, the Lord is asking Gideon to take the 10,000, and He brings it down to 300 men. And God has asked y'all to pick up all your stuff, move to LA, leave your friends, your families, your comfort, and come live here. That's pretty crazy. I'm like, that's awesome. And so now you're here, and many of you are wanting to go home. Many of you are wondering if you made a mistake and if you belong here. And then I feel like in those moments, that's when you have to trust God and really believe that He's going to do something great with this year. And so He only asks you to do something crazy when He's about to do something miraculous to you. And so my next point is only expect God moments this year, like only God moments. So Gideon is left with 300 men fighting the biggest battle of his life, and God does what only God can do. And Gideon is on the mountaintop, and the Mennonites are in the valley, and they're all setting up for battle. And the Lord is like, I need you to go there, and I need you to blow your trumpet as loud as you can. And with your 300 men. That's just not here to the Mennonites, like, what? And so he's like, I need you to go blow your trumpet. So he goes up there, and he, like, listens to God. And the Mennonites, since they were in the mountains, it echoed. And so the Mennonites thought that they had more people than what they actually had. And so the Mennonites, like fled, they were running. And the battle was never about how hard, or how, the battle was never about how hard Gideon had to fight. The real battle was God asking Gideon, do you trust me? And so Gideon learned a lot about God's character that day. And it was never about how hard he could swing his sword, but about listening and obeying God. So I don't know why y'all are here. You may just be here because you wanted to serve. You may just be here because you saw someone radically get changed by this program, or you might not even know why you're here yet. But I can tell you this from my own story, that the Lord wants to show you how faithful He is. So take this time this week to actually listen to what the Lord is trying to tell you and trust what He says. Watch the goodness and faithfulness of the Lord unfold. It may look overwhelming and impossible, but allow God to be at the center of all of it. So that when you walk across the stage in June, you remember that only God can make something